Welcome. In front of me is a Samsung S25 FE, and today I will show you how you can hard reset this device through settings. So to get started, you will want to open up your settings application, and in here scroll down to General Management, and at the bottom you will find Reset. Swipe down again, and at the bottom you'll find another option, Factory Data Reset. When you click on this, it will present you with the list of data that will be removed by this process, which importantly includes things like music, pictures, and all user data. So if you have anything of that sort that you like to maintain, make a backup copy of it before we go any further. Okay, so scrolling down here, we will have a bunch of other applications that will have their data wiped, which that doesn't matter, that's just internal data. And at the bottom you can find Reset. You also have the option to use the smart switch to back up your data. This is Samsung, so I highly recommend not doing that, just because Samsung is very shady in terms of how their phones sometimes work. Speaking from experience, I try to back up my device using anything else, and for some reason my device would be disconnecting from a wired connection to my computer while I'm physically moving data, but the same thing didn't happen when I was using Smart Switch, because you know, by doing the Smart Switch and forcing people to use that, they're basically locking down their data into their own ecosystem. It's a scummy, shitty way to force people to basically stay with them. Otherwise, your data just kind of becomes unavailable to you. So no matter what, it might be easy, but if you don't mind, I just urge you to step by step copy the data over to your computer manually by dragging the actual folders with files yourself. And don't do the entirety of it, because like I said, it will probably result in the device just disconnecting for no freaking reason, just to basically prevent you from doing this kind of easy backup, which would make it so you can restore this data on any other device. So just copy over like folder by folder, if it's bigger one where it has like multiple dozen of gigabytes, and just transfer over portions of it, and eventually you get through this, and you can then ignore the existence of Smart Switch and obviously have access to your data on your computer, first of all. Number two, that data will be available to you for restore to any other device. And most of the time, as far as I noticed, no other device gives you problem copying it from and to it. It's just Samsung, from my experience. Maybe I just had a faulty device, but shit, if a device for nearly $2,000 is having problems copying the data only one way and not the other, that seems like a deliberate choice. Anyway, so I don't recommend ever using this. Moving on. If you have some kind of screen lock, you do need to confirm it. I have a pattern. And furthermore, if you have a Samsung account signed in on a device, it will force you to sign out of it before you can select delete all data. If you don't, it just goes through like it did for me. Now, the moment you sign out of your Samsung account, it will do what it's doing on my end, and this resetting process will take about probably 2 minutes on here, give or take. And once it's completed, we will be presented with the setup screen. So I'm basically gonna pause the video and come back once it's actually finished resetting. And you can see the process is now finished, and you can set up your device however you like. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.